Hello YouTube, this is Chaos Rupert, and this is another episode of Dark Cloud. I had to do a little bit of, I messed up and didn't record the audio for this, so now I'm just doing like post audio or whatever they call the audio. I can't remember right now because I'm too tired, as is. Regardless, I'm still gonna have fun. I'm still gonna do what I do, you know how I am, and just move on and move forward. Side note, always label every single one of your videos for YouTube. I spent the majority of last night actually putting this all in an organized fashion, which literally killed, I'll probably say, about 7 hours worth of work. Because I had to organize everything. Like, oh my goodness gracious, I had to do it. It was like, I wanted to scream to the top of my lungs, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. So anyway, as I'm showing you here, I synthesized a weapon and made it into an attachment. And you can do that off screen, trust me. You can go to like one of the weaker dungeons. I think Divine Beast dungeon. You can go to there. Go there or go, if you made it to this point, Wise Isle dungeon, but watch it though, okay? Now look, let me tell you up front. If you're dealing with more of a melee weapon, which most of the weapons on here are melee, don't get me wrong, but when you're dealing with more of the melee aspect, Wise Isle Forest isn't necessarily good for you when you're trying to do that. You want to go to Divine Beast Cave place. Brain not working right. You want to go to Divine Beast Cave, right? Wise Isle Forest is more for your long distance weapons, you know, whether it's guns or magical items that you can throw at people, slingshot, whatever you want to do. That's more for that. Because if you try doing melee for the majority of Wise Isle Forest, you're going to find a hard lesson in why blocking is a necessary thing you need to do, and you will learn that distance means everything. If you saw in my past videos dealing with this problem with Goro, I mean, I'm getting hit with, like, I don't want to call them what they are, ladies throwing poison apples at you over and over and over again, you know what I'm saying? And just moles coming out of the ground shooting freeze rays at you and jumping at you and all this. And he only has one attack. No combos, no side slash, no, just bow, like whack-a-mole. It is horrible. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, I just had to rely on the fact that I could synthesize weapons. And you know, with some of these weapons on here, as you've seen, some of them naturally have like these attachments, like anti-beast attachments, or anti-plant, or anti-ghoul, or anti-rock. You know, you go down the list. Sometimes it's just better to find a weapon that has it all already. Like, you know, don't ever just throw your weapons away unless you accidentally do it. You know what I'm saying? But if they automatically have something down there, like let's say for instance, if you pick up a sword, like kitchen knife, right? Well, let's say kitchen knife, you have like plus 10 anti-fish or fishing or something like that. I think it's anti-fish or something like that. Save it, okay? True enough, when you synthesize it, when you get a plus 5 and then you status break it, you don't get 60% of it back, right? And as you can see, I'm changing this up. Yeah, I'm so glad I did that too. Once you go past 5, you can status break it anytime you want to. But the smart thing to do is to max out your attack. Automatically, your attack, your defense, your magic, and your speed. No, I'll say attack, endurance, speed, and magic go up until you max them out. And then whatever the amount is, you get 60% of it back and gets added to your weapon. Now, when it comes to your elemental attack, when it comes to like your elements, like fire, water, wind, all of that, whatever it is, just say you're gonna get 60%, right? And then when it comes to your I don't know, fishes, flying, metal, whatever. 60% of that. So if it's 10, you're gonna get 6, and anything below that, you're just gonna get almost. I think it's gonna almost get cut in half. But yeah. So when you get a weapon, just max it out. You know what I'm saying, to a certain degree. Not true enough to get some of the elements like fire, water, wind. You gotta buy the attachments or find them in caves. And same thing with the anti attachments. Sometimes you gotta go fishing and do that. And if you don't feel like doing that, just do some attachments. You know what I'm saying? Like this turtle shell, right? I could status break this right now if I wanted to. But I was like, nah, I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. So I went to the mallet. And as you've seen earlier, I had barely any power in my mallet. When I was smashing the moles and stuff like that. And I'm just struggling with it left and right, left and right, left and right, man. And I mean, it was bad. I'm not gonna front. It was kind of bad. So I just said, forget it. Let's just go ahead, get it done with and over with. Excuse me. And status break a couple weapons, get them done, and call it a day. Now, I would suggest, while I'm doing some georama work also, weigh out your pros and cons when it comes to your money and when it comes to, let's see, I want to say this right. When it comes to your money and when it comes to your, what you're trying to do, right? Like I said, you can status break weapons, add them to your main weapon and make your main weapon stronger. But let's say all you really need is like 4 ghoul, right? So they give you 3 points extra each. Per attachment. So it's like, okay, if you plan everything out properly, and take your time when you're doing stuff like this, okay? Doing it, let's say you need like, I don't know, 12, I'm not gonna go that far. Let's say you do like 9 attachments of anti-ghoul, right? And on this game, the best way to get it, honestly, would be to fish. Get 50 points, and don't get me wrong, it's best to get your bait from the dungeons and stuff like that, and that way you don't have to spend your own money. You're spending a little time, but you're not spending your own money, because they can go up to like $400. Most of the time, I sell my bait for roughly, sorry for the noise, roughly like $250, so I can just make a quick buck. But if you need to fish and you're not spending any of your own money, Maid Slayer, yeah, baby, man, that Maid Slayer is lovely. When you can get it, use it. But you say, okay, all I need is like 3 of them, and then I can not status break, I can evolve my weapon. Well, look, just go fishing. There's nothing wrong with that. Go through the dungeons. If you're at this point, another thing. If you don't feel like fishing, if you have, I think her name, I have not pronounced this woman's name on here. God knows how long. I said I was going to do it, and I have not been doing it for God knows how long. I don't know why. So guess what? I'm going to look it up right now and be done with it, because I'm like, no, I'm not going to butcher her name. Ooh, okay. Hold on. There's some story going on. Wow. Okay. Nice to meet you too. Kinda mean, it's understandable. Where's the grandpa? Okay, there he is. I hear you. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? Okay, so you basically need a torch. Okay. I wish I just let you do it earlier, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's look around, make sure I ain't missing anything. I don't want to get that right now. Do you need anything? Alright, I think we're gonna move on. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, let me do this. Finally got to the event. Whoa. Yeah, what are you doing out there? I hope I pronounced her name right, but I think it's Xiao. Like, from a certain CW show. But anyway, go ahead. I'm getting back in the story, sorry. Xiao. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Okay. Well, that's all good. You should, you know, respect your elders and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you. I don't remember how long I actually held this. That's kind of mean. That's kind of mean. You gotta respect your elders, man. Come on. I mean, you know, the young and the old can learn from each other. Don't get me wrong. If we both learn to respect one another's, respect the youth and respect the experience, because they both can help each other out. Wow. Okay. Wow, how long did I actually... oh my goodness, I didn't know how long I held this. I probably was doing something or trying to let everybody read it or something like that. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can buy that. Whatever, but it is what it is. Well, okay, I appreciate it though. You should always respect your elders though, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, how in the world is he doing that? I respect the elders though. I respect the elders. Straight up. But anyway, side note, no, I'm not into media, social media, stuff like that, but I did see something that made me just cringe, and I have to talk about it. Did anyone see the video about Young Jock doing driving for like a rideshare company? I forgot which one it was, and the little lady in the back, or the gentleman, or I don't know who's in the back seat, was kind of talking down to him. Like, I've seen so many videos on this, and it's from other people's perspective, and the majority of it's positive. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I respect anybody who's willing to put in hard work to get the job done. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You put in the hard work, get the job done. Much respect, Young Jock. You know, to the other people who's recording it and talking crazy. Look, everybody else is already going off on you. I just hope you learn your lesson and just move forward. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's young and dumb at some point in life, so we all go through it. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, being young does have its disadvantages. Being old has its disadvantages also. So, but anyway, went to this guy. I've helped this young. I don't know what that thing is. It's like a giant. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like one of the Ghostbusters. Like the Ghostbusters Marshmallow Man. You know what I'm saying? I had to give him his, I had to give him his grass. Yeah, man. Wow. Okay, I am uncomfortable now. Seriously uncomfortable. No. Well, actually in this case I might have to have some candy, which is extremely weird and okay. This is going into an area of, oh man, I'm so glad I am in this area of time. Woo! Really? You're gonna give me your nasty, nasty candy that you've been licking on this whole time? Really? No, I don't like half-eaten food. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. No problem, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Whoa. Okay, cool. Right on, right on. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, the elderly lady from the first village, all that stuff just transfers over. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like an extra 60 spots that you can fill up. No, it's all constant. So it is what it is. But hey, at least you ain't got to travel all the way over there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was kind of glad that I built the shop over here, and then I built this later on, so I don't have to be searching back and forth trying to find or whatever. And yes, I have to save on this game like crazy, because my PlayStation 2 is old. It's like the old slim PlayStation 2, and for some reason now it's starting to go off on its own, and it's like every time I save, that's when it starts acting right. So I just have to save like crazy. So right now we'll see where are we gonna put this building. No. Could go here. I mean, it makes sense for now. What am I do? I need to put this somewhere. This is annoying. And I'm actually telling you what was going on through my head, because I was trying to figure out how I'm going to actually do this. So I was like, okay, I'm going to move this one. And let's see. Come on, find the place. Okay. Put you about right here. Alright, and come back over here. Put you together. And start loading up. Fill in the blank, people. Fill in the blank. Oh, cool. Nope. Yep. Alright. Cool. Alright. That's what's up. Where is it? Oh, wait. I have to arrange it. I had a hard time trying to find out which one was heads and tails until you look real closely. But I think I got it wrong. Yep, I got it wrong. So wrong. That's uncomfortably wrong. I was getting the buttons wrong and everything. Like, why this is not moving? Rotate. Nope, I'll just take it away. Range it again. No. Yep, I made the mistake again. I was getting the tail in, and ooh, it was just not one of my good days. I'm not gonna front on that one. It was not one of my good days. What can I say? I'm not perfect. Open the door and please let me in. Not by the hair of my... Whoa, God. Is that Crocodile King or Alligator King from Ninja Turtles? I forgot what that guy's name was. I don't know. It is what it is. Should look that up too. Yeah, you just heard my phone. Sorry. No! Crocodile from Ninja Turtles. I'll turn that down. Leatherface, that's what his name was. Yes, Google is a lovely, lovely thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I need assistance. But yeah, Leatherface, man, he was... The way the recent Ninja Turtles, not the animated, but the 3D one. To me, I like that one better than the animated one because it was more like the movie, and I did not like the movie, like the latest movie. I did not like it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate on people who do, but here's the thing. Well, I'll wait till this gets done. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you my... Okay, cool. Oh, snaps. Dude cooking. That's what's up. Kind of uncomfortable, but okay, cool. Why does he look like one of the monsters from Power Rangers? All you have to do is just change the color of his skin. He's good. And it's like one of the generals most of the time. Cause like the guy in that, instead of the guy in the weird bodysuit that can't really do much, is you go for the guy who can move his arms and legs and do kicks and side kicks and punches and stuff. Did you ever notice that in Power Rangers? Like the guys. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. You ever notice how in Power Rangers? Wait, I'll wait to get this done. Ooh, frozen tuna. You know what? I'm gonna wait till this is totally done, and I will explain. And now I'll go back to Leatherface. Yeah, that doesn't even go to me. That's woo. Yeah, I'm about to show you now. Yeah, and guess what? Heads up. Spoiler alert. That turns into a turtlefish. I mean, that turtle shell. So it's kind of useless. Yeah. If anything, I'll just build it up just for giggles. But anyway, you ever notice when you watching Power Rangers and they get to like one of the main generals? Okay, it's usually the ones that basically you can tell the costume is geared towards their shoulders, and then their head's stuck in one position, right? Like you remember how in Batman Begins, how Batman's neck was stuck in the same position for like the majority of the movie, where if you wanted to move left or right, you had to move his shoulders and stuff like that, right? So remember with Goldar back in the day when Power Rangers first came out, he could move his neck, you know, he can move his shoulders, arms, legs, you know what I'm saying? And everybody like watching him, and I didn't notice until just now. Was like the reason why some of the generals were so good was because they could fully fight. And when the action figures came out, you can move their arms, you can move their legs, shoulder joints, you know what I'm saying, everything. When you get to some of those monsters that are just like, the costumes are just overly bulk and they can't move as much. I'm trying to figure out how they was able to see. Like the ones that they couldn't move that well. And then the ones that were just like weird, like astronomically weird. You know what I'm saying? Like how are you able to see? But I guess with a lot of choreography, they were able to do it. But man, like I know they had to learn from watching Godzilla, or people who write and producers of those kind of shows and movies were like, oh yeah, you know, Godzilla move like this and move like that. Hey, we can do this and then we can add that. So yeah. Anyway, what did I decide to do now? Wow. This leaves a lot of talking, actually. because I think I was going on some monologue or something like that. I was speaking in the mic the way I am now, but I did not know that the mic wasn't even on. Like, I was like, that's why I was like angry and just, ugh. Anyway, going back to Leatherface. Leatherface was scary back in the day, but they gave him a Louisiana accent in the first Ninja Turtle show, animated show. And I guess because it was more fun and campy or whatever, but when they got to the recent 3D show, oh man, it's a total change. I kind of like it too. I like that show. I don't like the animated version that they have now that's based off the movie. I'm sorry. I did not like the movie personally. I like the 3D movie where it was all 3D, and you know, it was when Raphael was in that armored suit and he finally beat Leonardo. But in the newer live action version, they focus on, I know we got a lot of X-Men fans, and don't get me wrong, I am an X-Men fan to the heart. From the comics, not the movies. The comics. Well, let me say it like this. When Hugh Jackman got to do his thing and wasn't restrained by anything, like I think it was the last couple of movies that he did with the X-Men. No, with the X-Men, and you know, with Wolverine. Like the first Wolverine movie, to me, just it was not good to me. It was not. You know what I'm saying? But afterwards, you know, I mean, he wasn't restrained, and plus Deadpool came out, so he was able to really do what he wants to do. X-Men, I think it was the First Strike or whatever. No, he wasn't in that one. It was Days of Future Past. He was pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, to me, the majority of the X-Men movies, mainly focused on Wolverine. You know, because he could fall off a building and get up no problem, and you know. But when you look at the Fox version of the X-Men, they focused on everybody. I mean, it wasn't perfect, don't get me wrong, but they focused on everybody. So when I looked at the Ninja Turtles, even the different, you know, when it got into the 2000s and 2003, 2005, whatever, they focused on everybody. Everybody had their time to shine. But in the recent movie Ninja Turtles, it was all about Raphael, because he was, you know, a bad, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, like he was the ultimate one, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they should just made him the leader and call it day, because it was mainly focused on him, you know? And don't get me wrong, the animated movie, you know, everybody had their time to shine, and you understood why and how things played out because of what they had to go through in their individual lives. You know, Mikey did the whole, you know, doing going to children's parties, and Michelangelo, he ended up being like an IT guy, and Raphael, to a fault, was defending the city, and then Leonardo was doing what his master told him to do and going for enlightenment. And I can understand the comparisons and contrasts of what they were doing personally in their lives. So, you know, sorry, I'm just kind of paying attention. So, yeah, I can understand it totally. And you know, people were like, oh yeah, Raphael beat, you know, Leonardo. I said, Leonardo was taking it easy on him. Y'all don't get it. He was taking it easy on the guy because it's his brother. If he didn't know that was his brother, he would have been dog walked him. Because when he was wearing, when Raphael was wearing the mask, he was just going at him. You know what I'm saying? Like just whatever. But as soon as the mask came off, he was kind of holding back. So, but that doesn't mean that he's necessarily better. But in that instance, you know, depending on how you look at it, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'll say, you know, I mean, he was, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say that much. I can't even say that he won or lost. But, you know, plot devices and stuff like that, it is what it is. But they should have never focused on Raphael solely. They should have focused on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And sorry I'm talking through this while they're doing their thing. My apologies. So, I get passionate about this kind of stuff. But anyway, the last part is this is kind of funny, but it's so cringy at the same time. What is he looking for? Okay. Man, you better be careful. You better be careful. Whoa, wait. Okay. No, just be careful. Be careful. Oh, that had to hurt. Jackie Chan could probably use you just because of that alone. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Oh, okay. So he's tougher than he looks. Going through that forest. Woo! I couldn't be me. Right. I appreciate that. See, when you listen to people, listen to folks give you good advice, no matter where it comes from, come out on top. I'm just saying. Yeah, buddy. But let me go ahead and save, because I don't want to make any more mistakes. Man, it's just, ugh. Oh, man. But yeah, man, playing this game, I love playing this game. I enjoy it more than anything else. Almost anything else, but I enjoy it. I'm not going to oversell it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, while I'm putting this together and, just kind of finishing up on some last minute things, trying to hurry and get it done as fast as possible and everything. Like, they're not that hard. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is Chaos Ripper signing out, saying thank you. Have a blessed, wonderful, and fantastic day, people. My last little whatever. Help one another. Be there for one another, and respect each other's differences. All right? This is Chaos Ripper signing out, saying thank you. Have a blessed, wonderful, fantastic day. Peace out. One love.